that tiny cockpit.
He's on me!
To be in there for an hour or two. We really focused on that as being one of the most important aspects of the film. Putting the audience in that seat.
I'm on him.
The enemy tanks have stopped.
Why?
Why waste precious tanks when they can pick us off from the air like fish in a barrel?
I am part of a very small squadron of Spitfires that, I don't know if it's a squadron actually, a group of Spitfires that come and provide air support. Whether or not my grandfather was actually at Dunkirk or not, my grandfather used to regale stories often because I would ask him about the war. And yes, it influenced me greatly as a young boy. Pilots tend to be incredibly articulate and sort of almost monotone, don't they? A bit like Locke was actually quite as well, where you can hear them very clearly, but when you look at them, they don't seem to be doing much. In many ways, it's quite an interesting environment for acting to observe and reflect a pilot. It's almost like a surgeon. You know, they just do something. They tell you what's going on, and they're very clear. And then what they're doing is obviously moving at great speed. But I think therein lies the drama, if there is any, to not milk. Do you know what I mean? Not try to impose a character on something. So whether there's a mask or a hat and a big jacket and the Spitfire is actually, that's what's presented. That's the role. Is the Spitfire is the character really, and Farrier is the pilot of that, and represents obviously symbolic of the RAF and the British spirit, as it were. But it's sort of almost no acting required in that aspect, but more of a doing. To be honest, Chris Nolan is just Chris, and he moves. I wonder if, I mean, assuming that he's human, right, he'll get better with everything he does and learn and experience and look back and, you know, debrief and move forward and engage and challenge himself and do, you know, new and innovative stuff, which is what from the outside looking in is for me, I can see that he is. I certainly project that upon him. But there's an essence of just don't ask him anything. He's obviously on his journey to where he's going as a practitioner, and he's brilliant. So nothing has changed in my relationship towards him. Still huge respect, and if he says he's going to do something, I believe it. And if he asks me to be part of that, then it's really, you know, how can I help?
You can practically see it from here.
What?
Home.